morning. We lost the heat battle last night, so I'm gonna put the AC up in the bedroom window. And yeah, it's usually 67 for the houses in the morning, or 66. It's 73. It's gonna be very hot today, so unfortunately the curtains, they helped, but not enough for mid-90s weather. So it is what it is. Gotta get to work.
So Emma took it upon herself this morning to water everything for me. I didn't ask her at all. What a sweetheart. We had a rough night last night because our AC stopped working. It's old for this house, so, and it doesn't work. It's not for this size house, so we have to upgrade it. But this is the very first hot. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough few days, but we're gonna make it through. We've had a really, really beautiful summer so far, and it still is pretty. It's just a bit hot.
There's the family all sitting there cooling off from a hot night. Today is supposed to be the hot one, 96 or 97. It's also because we have no trees besides these two guys in the property. Emma's helped me make this cardboard for the window, but we don't have an official window thing for this type of sideways window with a vertical air conditioner. And hopefully this is the last year we're gonna have to do this. Should be able to upgrade the AC next year. It is definitely not pretty, but it works. So, and we'll just get some better tape later to seal all this up a little more. Good job, Emma, thank you. Just got some ice out of the air conditioner for the house. So that should hopefully help it now.
Okay, so I'm pretty much done for now. But I just went through it and just arranged, because I have not organized it yet for the new school year, but placed things kind of where I want them to be. Really like it, like the more open feeling. You know, I could still arrange a few of the walls, but I like the table there for their desks. And this is the only thing, like, that's not gonna stay. So I'm considering finding maybe some kind of small sitting little thing. I'm not sure yet what could fit there. I like that this door can still open, so it makes it look more inviting and open when guests are here. Like, I like to have it open. This here, it will work great. My little chair over in the back corner. This will work. All right, Evelyn, what flower are you gonna choose? Which one? No, you get to pick one flower, not a whole thing. You may not keep the whole thing because we've gotten to use a couple of them, and now it's time to part with them and let them go, okay?
Can I at least, like, take off all of the little things that smell good?
You could do a few of them, sure. Okay. No, that bowl's wet, baby. You want to use it?
Back in the car again. It is August 15th. It is finally closing day for the book of business. Been working on this for a little over a month and a half. Been preparing the team for it, for something like this, for about 3 months. So today, the plan is that the sellers are going to inform all of their clients that they have a new bookkeeper or a new accountant, Cornerstone, and then we'll see what the people say. We're also getting transferred access to all of their books in QuickBooks so that we can make it a nice, easy transition. We've already divided up most of the clients amongst the 2 different squads that we have, and we'll see how it goes here. My hope is that we get a few emails from clients, maybe a couple phone calls, and that kind of be it. Everyone just kind of be, okay with moving forward. And then, after September, when we deliver the books from August, then we'll try to get a whole bunch of new ACH forms, because that's what we need, so they'll be paying Cornerstone instead of the previous company. So that's kind of the current plan. I hope that we have above like a 90% retention rate. We'll have to see though. One step at a time, and this is kind of a big one. This would almost double the entire size of the accounting company. This does nearly triple the size of the bookkeeping department in the accounting company. So here we go. So we just confirm the wiring, or we just confirm the dollar amount until you get sent out to the sellers of the business, and all that fun stuff. I didn't sleep very good last night, so I'm tired. So that's fun. Where we got to after like 3 months of work. So what do we think is going to happen? Best case, and then worst case or medium case.
Yes, and worst case goes 0.
Sure, worst case goes to 0.
That's an easy one.
I think the chances are very, very, very low of that.
Yeah.
Incredibly low.
Yeah.
I
usually like to move.
Yeah, I think honestly, at 51 accounts, if it goes below a certain number, then we pay less on the seller financed loan because a portion of this is seller financed. And basically, I think we're gonna probably keep 80 to 85%, if not more. That's my thought. Is I think we're gonna lose 3 or 4. They did lose. The sellers did lose 3 clients, like right before the closing here. But it's a good and a bad thing. Because we were able to turn some of that into credit. So we do have a chunk of credit, which we'll be able to use against, because we're paying the seller for some transition fees for help with that, which we might be using the very first week.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably. And then number 2 is that, any referrals they give us, that'll be credit against that. And then number 3 is that if any credit is left over after the end of the year, there's a balloon payment, and that balloon payment will be reduced by however much credit is remaining. So that's kind of how that is all working for those things. We're getting access to the QuickBooks today, and there's now emails today. Somehow we're gonna get into the client's QuickBooks. I'm sure you all really want to know the exact detail and mechanism of how. So let's just say it's gonna happen. Best case scenario, on the brighter side now. Best case scenario, I think we keep 95, 100% of the clients, or almost all the clients. We're able to offer them some more services. Some of them take us up on taxes and data visualization. And then we're able to use those clients as also then referral sources for other clients in those areas, of course, depending on the price point and depending on all those sort of things. Because these clients are in different, they're not just all Pierce County, Washington. Actually, most of them are in Arizona. So they're in different areas, which could help for a referral type strategy for continued organic growth.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I think the other piece of that is the best case is our team is able to process them, and that flows really smoothly.
Yes, the team's been preparing. We've been getting them ready. They're doing a good job. And hopefully they'll be able to handle them all nice and smooth, and they'll be able to provide some really good service to these customers and keep on moving forward. If it goes well, then best case is that next year we do a few more acquisitions. So if you have a book of business in the bookkeeping space, let us know. Yeah, I guess medium case is that we lose, is that we don't pay as much of this other finance loan. We have some credit that we technically can't apply to anything.
Struggles with the actual process.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we could have a lot more struggles with the process. I think we prepared a lot for those, so hopefully we should be good.
Yeah.
Also dividing them up, the clients at first, and then we'll eventually be putting all the clients onto one squad. But now we're dividing them up against 2 squads. Okay, so the emails went out. Live and learn, I guess. The seller sent us a template email, which looked perfect. But then when he sent out the real email to everybody, it was missing everyone's name, which is kind of hilarious. / like, come on, man, we're almost there. But anyways, emails have gone out. We've only had 3 people respond so far. All of them not negative. One of them actually very positive, might even want to bring over some more business to us, some more tax work, and potentially some of the other businesses for bookkeeping, it sounded like. Here we go. It's been half an hour, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. So emails going through, emailing back and forth with some people. One thing note for next time for me, Tim, is that if we're going to be sending off emails to the client, 1, double check, obviously, they triple check that they work ahead of time. And then number 4, because we're triple checking, is explain to the seller, if they're going to be emailing back and forth with the customers or with the clients, which I think they should, for kind of like that good handoff, to not talk about, if we didn't take on any staff, what those staff are doing now, and kind of point them in a direction for those staff. That doesn't make any sense for trying to transition the relationship from them to us. So something else that we're learning right here. Live learning this right now. So headed back home here. Overall, went pretty good with the emails to everybody. The nice thing is that the sellers that we bought the business from, was kind of nice to see that several people have a good relationship with them. That is important. So we're just gonna have to figure out a way to make that make sure that relationship comes over to our company now. Which I think that it will, but yeah, with everyone who kind of reached out, we're gonna have to kind of, you know, try to touch base with them. We're trying to schedule several introductory calls with those people, and we're getting several of those on the calendar, so that's good. But yeah, overall, it's going well. We're getting access to QuickBooks, access to all the back-end stuff that we need to be able to do the actual work, and hopefully after tomorrow we'll be able to start actually doing some of that work and rocking and rolling. A little nerve-wracking, a little bit wish I would have prepared a little more with the seller and just myself and what the next steps would be. Because basically they asked yesterday, hey, what the next steps would be, and one of the ideas that we heard from a guy from PASMA who's totally not wrong is that most people don't care, for the most part, who does their books. They just want to make sure they're done, which is true. However, I should have had a contingency for the whole most people. Most people means there will be some that do care. So I wish I would have prepared a little bit more for that piece and like, hey, for those 5 or 10% that do care, how are we going to handle those? And it's been about 10% of the people have reached back out. That's about 10 to 12, not much. Anyways, now going home to grab an item that I sold on eBay and send it off at UPS. And then back to work. All right, here's the internet setup. Ready to rock and roll.
That bag of treats is back here. Is it all 10 of you? Or I mean 11 of you. Good girls. 1, 2. We're missing 1. We're missing 1. Come on. Oh, there you are. Come on, sweetie. You want a treat too? Good girls. So give me this one-handed. Oh no. My feet are not the treats. Ready? Here we go. Good girls. Woo! We're flying. Super excited about these. Oh, it's delicious stuff. Good girls. Good training. On this 95, 96 degree day, we're supposed to still get packages, so I made a little thing. I've never done this before, but just some cold water drinks and ice in there and a few chips if they want one. So I should be receiving packages in an hour or less. So just in case. But yeah. Keeping the grass green, that's the challenge in this heat. And the flowers were wilting earlier, so I gave them more water. Whew, it's definitely one of those, we're not used to this. Definitely not used to this heat.
All right, so we're going to Ace Hardware to get a gift for mommy. And we're gonna spend between $25 and $30 on something nice. And then maybe some chocolate if we see some on the way out. Right, girls? That'll be the mission, and you'll both agree on something.
I want to get like a
On what?
inside plant.
Inside plant? Well, we can see if they have any.
Jinx, everybody.
Okay. There's a lot of chickens. Unfortunately, no indoor plants. So we think we found inside potential plants. We're gonna give them a shot. We got this guy in a pot, and then we got that guy right there, and we're gonna get some chocolate. All right, girls, how do we do? You're hot? No, how do we do on the shopping trip? We got a card, we got chocolate, and we got 2 indoor plants. The other card's pretty good. What does it say? You wanna read it? Okay, oh, that's fine.
Happy birthday, Mom, and thanks for all the advice you've given me over the years. That's you. Mommy.
I didn't realize it said mom. Oh well. I'll have to modify it a little bit. Alright, Emma, what happened?
I caught a snake, and at first it was kind of being friendly.
Yep.
Decided to change its mind and bit me though.
Really? Where'd you get bit?
Right there.
Oh, look at that. Fun.
No, it's not.
Oh, and
I'm so shaky. It's
so what we have going on is Allie is fixing that. Under the sink. Doing a good job. You getting the nut at the top, honey? Okay, gotta be quiet. We are doing some evening decorating for Mommy's birthday tomorrow. Everybody's gonna do that thing.
nice.
Alright. Alright, taping your finger for some reason. Okay. All right.